Mike has served on a number of nonprofit boards, both locally and nationally. They've included the Parents United, True Vista, the NCBA, USA Boxing Incorporated, and there's many more. I'll kind of cut it off that way, Mike. He's also worked closely with the following youth and family programs. It's the Judicial Benevolent Fund, the Children's Cabinet, the Boys Town of Nevada, Gang Alternative Partnership, and Project Walkabout. There are more, Mike. I'll stop there. He has coached boxing at the University of Nevada for over 20 years and is an inspector with the Nevada State Athletic Commission. He was president of the National Collegiate Boxing Association. Again, there are more, Mike. I'm going to stop there. In addition to his local work, Mr. Martino has been active in a number of international programs and initiatives. With the United States Information Agency, he traveled to Nicaragua and Guatemala to work with, again, youth sports programs. Through his experience, he was able to introduce several youth initiatives that focused on juvenile justice systems in Guatemala. I understand that the mayor of Guatemala City made him an honorary citizen for his efforts. During a one-year leave of absence with Washoe County, he worked with the Ministry of Welfare, Youth and Sports in Southeast Asia, where he coordinated youth sports programs and facilitated leadership classes. He traveled to Poland on 2 occasions as a representative of the USIA, where he assisted in presenting conferences on youth violence and early intervention programs. Mike Martino has utilized all of these efforts, not only throughout the nation and other countries, but here locally in Reno. As a community outreach program manager at Washoe County, this is part of the Juvenile Probation Services Department that he presently works. He's demonstrated this and committed himself to Latino youth. While on the board of directors of Nevada Hispanic Services, he lobbied hard for youth development programs. His efforts were directed at preventing high-risk negative behavior among our young Latinos, and that's where I think we need to begin, and this is who's been doing it. As a Nevada Hispanic Board member, and in collaboration with other organizations, he started programs like Alitas. That is a mentoring program in junior high school and high school by Latino professionals. When the agency was going through difficult fiscal challenges, Mr. Martino was there and successfully opened corporate doors that helps meet Nevada Hispanic Services financial needs. Over the years, Mr. Martino has championed many other youth activities with such organizations, Children's Cabinet and Washoe County School District. Mike, before I call you up here to present this, there is a videotape that needs to be shown.
Hello, I'm Senator Harry Reid. It's really an honor to be part of Nevada Hispanic Services' 16th annual Adelante dinner. Thank you for your commitment to the positive advancement of Nevada's Hispanic community. Your work is really immeasurable and has not gone unnoticed. Tonight, with pride and respect, we acknowledge contributions of the Latino community, a community that is culturally rich and diverse with deep roots in the Silver State's history. Congratulations to all those who are being honored tonight. We're grateful for all you do. I'd like to say a special word about UNR boxing coach Mike Martino, this year's Lifetime Achievement Award winner. Mike is a college coach, USA boxing official, Nevada State Boxing Commission inspector, and former competitor. Nobody knows the sport better than him. Mike, you've done a great job. Since the National Collegiate Boxing Association was formed in 1976, You've coached UNR boxers to win countless national titles, adding 2 more this past April. You're widely recognized throughout the boxing community, and there are few coaches as well respected as you. This honor is deserved. I'd like to say in closing that the Latino community has an unprecedented chance to make its mark on our country's political landscape this year in November. I hope you'll stay involved and seize this opportunity to make your voices heard. Congratulations on all your accomplishments. I look forward to many more years of your organization's success.
Now, Mike, one last comment I'm going to make, and it was mentioned about the boxing career that Mike had. He was the 6th in the nation in his weight division, by the way. I think that's quite an accomplishment. Mike, I don't know if you'll make the Boxing Hall of Fame or not, but you're now in the Hall of Fame for the Latinos. Thank you very much. It's my honor.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Totally unexpected with Harry Reid on the TV there, I got to tell you. First, I'm going to thank the Board of Directors of Hispanic Services for this wonderful award and recognition. It's beyond words. I've admired the work of Hispanic Services and valued their contribution to the Hispanic population in Northern Nevada for many, many years. Going way back to when Rosemary Flores was the executive director, and they were downtown at the old Reno office, and we used to take staff down there and just try to provide any assistance. We used to stuff envelopes for them down there. One correction, they indicated that I was instrumental in starting Alitas. That's a negative. There's a number of great role models out there, and that's what Alitas is. It's taking Hispanic professional women who go out and provide great mentorship. The leaders are out there. I merely, in the last few years, 15 years, whatever, has helped provide staff. Some of our great young, dynamic Latinas at Juvenile Services have helped run that program. So that's a long-serving program, and it even started way back when Rosemary Flores is here, and it's a great program. Now, what we have done, our agency has done a modeled program for boys called Altos. And we have a number of, and I'll introduce them later, we have a number of those facilitators here. And that's what we really want to capture is mentorship, leadership for our youngsters, and giving them every opportunity to be successful in this great state of Nevada. I would also like to congratulate our award winners and recognize all their accomplishments. Mr. Listener, I know of your very wonderful generosity, and I applaud you. When my wife was principal out at Nancy Gomes, she said you were always there for those students. Anything she needed, you were there, and that's just wonderful to have citizens in the community and businesses who recognize the opportunity to be more than just a voice, but actually come up with that checkbook when the needs are there. Ray, you are a very wise man. I've worked with you at Juvenile Services. I see